Alright, it's just Crispy here, and today I didn't take a trade this morning because right now it's 6:58, and I was just doing my own little online business working this whole day. But yeah, I didn't trade today, but I did look at the market during the day to see Apple was missing out because I thought there was gonna be a more consolidation for this today. I thought it was gonna be a slower market. I thought it was gonna be a continuation. I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a continuation of this consolidation today, so I didn't even think about trading. And then I opened the markets at like maybe like 8 or like no, not 8, but like 8:30, 9 to see how the market was moving. It was still looking slow. I'm like, yeah, this is not even gonna look good for me. But it actually went good. But it's okay. I don't have fear of messing out. I'm just looking at if my plan was successful if I was to trade today. And right here, it shows it is. Well, this is not part of the SMT. I don't look for SMTs, but you have to look for other confluences that can mess up your plan. So I seen this SMT, which is showing that there's gonna be a bullish. A bullet. I seen this SMT and it's gonna be a bearish trend off the rip after this fair value gap, which there was a bullish fair value gap right here, but it turned to an inversion fair value gap into a bullish. Into a bearish fair value gap, and then another bearish fair value gap, which was the breakout. And I always enter on the breakouts or right before the breakouts if I know there's two confirmations that show where market's gonna go, and that's how I would know when to trade. And then I would um, target like you know other parts of the market like liquidity and things like that. But yeah, so we didn't take a trade today, but that's okay. We don't have fear of missing out around here. We're But we are hitting back today. No straps, no straps. I lost my strap, but we're hitting back today. Maybe back in biceps if I'm feeling good for the biceps and some cardio, and then we're gonna be done. Hopefully, we can trade tomorrow or next week. I don't know. I don't care. All right, we're about to start with some pull-ups. I like starting off with these just so I get the early pump, easy pump. I usually only do one set, maybe two sets if I'm not feeling it still. But it's a good warm up and a good to finish off with. But today we're warming up with. Do a little holds and shit. Now we're really gonna start the workout with the lat pull downs. I usually go heavy on these, probably like 240 to 200. I'll probably get like maybe 5 to 6 reps, and I'll do 2 sets of these, or heavy, and then 2 sets of maybe lighter reps. And see, I'm still doing 200 or 180. I can't even see, but I'm trying to remember if I was doing 200. I think I was. Now we about to switch to close grip, and I like these a lot, but they kind of foot in my shoulder sometimes when I'm coming up straight. But I try my best to get this good squeeze on my lower back and lower lats when I'm coming down. And then when I go a lighter like this, that's when I really feel the squeeze on my lower back and lower lats. And my back mad big. And now we got rows. I like warming up my lower back by doing these. I usually feel it before I even go heavy. But I like warming up my lower back like this instead of doing like always try to get like a good stretch on the way out, and then get a good squeeze on the way in on the lower lats and lower back. That's what I'm really trying to work on, the lower side of my back. And for my last set, I usually push 200. For my last, I go heavy, and I only do 3 sets of the rows. 3 sets of the rows, and my last row will be heavy into a superset. So what you're gonna see right now. And I lean forward a little bit so I can only feel my lower lats. I'm getting that good squeeze in. Now we're doing some bicep curls for the girls. And look at that back. I think I did like 5 sets of these, and I was like bending my wrist so I could feel it on my bicep peak. But yeah, I do 5 sets of 10 reps. So I was here for a while, but I cut it short. I always cut my video short. I don't do the full thing, but you know, to save storage too. Now, my last workout to finish off, we doing pullovers, pull downs, whatever you call them. These feel so good on my lats, and I always do 4 sets of these with a decent weight, not too heavy, not too light. Cause I only get 4 sets, nothing more. 4 sets of 8 reps. And I go a little wider grip just to get a different stretch. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. That's all I got.